How can you grieve someone you've only just met? Someone whose name you don't even know? I don't know, but I'm going through it now. I dread the day I will have to grieve a close family member given how deep I grieve someone I have spent approximately 2 minutes speaking with. I have had this problem with therapists and teachers before, but this was the first time it happened with someone who was an equal to me. I spent the last few weeks in a psych hospital, but no matter how much I avoided everyone, I still managed to get hurt. I went along to a group on self-compassion and that is how we met. She had come to the group too. She liked the things I said and acknowledged me by my name in group. I felt a connection with her and she was on my mind after the group finished. I wanted to go to groups that she was going to, and I wanted to spend time with her. I didn't know if she felt the same though. It wasn't until I was being discharged that we got talking. She came up to me and said she was sorry we didn't get to know each other. It was then I realized the feelings were mutual. I told her we still can get to know each other. She asked me if I was coming back and I said I didn't know. In hindsight I realize I confused her and should have clarified what I meant. That I had time for a coffee or something there and then. I was just suddenly overcome by a terrible shyness. We awkwardly chatted for a bit and then she said she had to leave. I have so many regrets. That I didn't ask her if she wanted to have coffee, that I didn't give her my number. They say we regret the things we didn't do over the things we did, that oh wells are better than what ifs. I've left the clinic absolutely shattered because of this last-minute exchange, as though I've made no progress at all. Despite being put on a mood stabilizer, I have fallen to the darkest of places where death even seems better. I just seem to be cursed. Everyone I get close with slips between my fingers like sand. I don't understand what this life is about and I want to write a big fat full stop. I'm now trying to get back into the hospital, secretly hoping to see her again, but it's been a headache. My psychiatrist at the hospital won't let me back in as she knows I just want to see this other patient. I went to my regular psychiatrist but he told me to get the referral from my GP. My GP was fully booked until this next week. I emailed her asking if she'd write me a referral but she didn't say she would. Finally I went to another GP, who squeezed me in 5 minutes before they closed for the week. I got a referral from him, but he wrote barely anything on it. He didn't even clarify it was for an admission. I called the hospital to see if they would accept it and they said they would like more information. So I made another appointment to see this GP on Monday. Meanwhile a tiny voice at the back of my head says this is crazy. I'm becoming just like Rebecca in Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I don't even know if she will still be in the hospital by the time I return, and if I'll have the guts to talk to her again. But I will regret it if I don't try. I'm still trying to figure out what this connection is all about. I don't know if it's my BPD or maybe I just like her. Where is the line between love and madness? Is there even a line? You're making me crazy, Effie from Skins tells Freddy. That's exactly what love's supposed to do, says Freddy. In all honesty, I thought that hospital was pretty shit. My doctor was shit. My life is shit. I guess this person was a light in the darkness, a candle briefly lit then blown out. I felt like she could be the friend I've always longed for. I've been making things worse and worse for myself as I went and messaged somebody who I know also triggers my BPD. It was like throwing myself straight into the lion's lair. I just felt so lonely. I only feel worse now as she hasn't replied. She is someone I want in my closest circle, but I don't think she feels the same. She seems happy with me on the periphery of her life. Maybe not even that. I never thought I could get close to anyone else, but I guess this person in the hospital has shown me that I can, and that has been a beautiful gift. I do have a few friends I've been able to turn to, true friends. I am lucky to have them in my life. One is deeply spiritual, and she reminds me that if I want better relationships, I need to have a better relationship with myself. Self-love is where it all starts. I am constantly running from what I have never known. I escape into busyness, into cyberspace. I race through my days, my meals, my self-care. I now realize that what I'm running from is actually myself. I need to slow down and give myself the time, acknowledgement, and nurture I look for in others. I realize I treat myself in ways I wouldn't even treat my worst enemy. Slowly I am learning to become my biggest cheerleader, where I value myself as much as I value other people.